once again found ourselves in the state of Arkansas. A place that is vastly underrated for its opportunities for explorers and adventure seekers. Join us as we travel through forests that we've never seen, routes that we've never driven, and obstacles that are some of our greatest challenges yet.
That boy.
We have 4 days to explore as much of Arkansas as we possibly can. From bluffs and waterfalls to beautiful blue rivers and lush green forests, Arkansas is an incredible place for four-wheel drive enthusiasts and those looking for a place to plan overland routes that can take days or even weeks to complete. We happen to be visiting during tornado season, and with the dark clouds and unfavorable forecast for the entire week, we can only hope that the rain and the thunder will turn out to be our only real concern. We're making our way to a waypoint that was shared to us by our friend Mark, who did most of the planning for this trip. We have family making their way as well, and tomorrow we will all make our way down the planned route together. Sam, Susie, and their sons have been waiting hours for us to arrive to camp, but there's no sign of our trip leader, Mark. So we made it out here, and I thought I was going to the right campsite. I'm not entirely sure that I did. This is the campsite I thought we were supposed to be at tonight, but Mark's not here and he's been the one planning this trip. So I may have misread something. I'm not entirely sure what happened. General advice on if you're lost or somebody's misplaced or something like that is stay in the same place. So we're gonna stay in the same place. He might roll in tonight or tomorrow, who knows. So previously I looked at the forecast for Arkansas and it's supposed to be mid-70s and beautiful weather. It has turned into low 60s and thunderstorms for most of the time that we're here. So it's gonna be a pretty interesting time. The ground is wet, the streams are flowing. We're not gonna get into anything too crazy, but the actual water flow and the extra, we'll just have to be mindful of it because I don't wanna get stuck in a flood or something like that if it rains too much. We're just gonna enjoy the night because we're here, it's beautiful, and we're camped right on a stream. We've got the cave with the fire going right now. Everybody's huddled around that. And so the story is starting like this. We have to find our friend Mark.
Head pops up on the other side of the table, like standing on the bench. And it's just a raccoon just pops right up and it's like, ooh, and then pops right back down.
We're spending the evening catching up, theorizing where Mark might be, exploring the rock faces that surround us, and heading to bed. Tomorrow is likely going to be a long day.
What's in there?
Waking up in the South is a different experience than the high deserts of Colorado that we're used to. The air is heavy and actually feels richer in oxygen provided by the surrounding dense forests, and the humidity seems to soak into your body, and the cracking dry skin that we're used to is noticeably relieved here. This feels like a rainforest compared to back home. Before bed last night, I sent a message to Mark on my DeLorme inReach, hoping he might have service wherever he is. Early this morning, he received it, and he's already making his way towards us, giving us time to wander around a little bit and enjoy this beautiful campsite. Every first morning of a trip is filled with excited energy about what we might see or what we might come across. Blue's level of enthusiasm today is matching up with the group quite well.
They're in there.
And after a morning of relaxation and failed fishing attempts, we can hear someone heading our way.
Break it up! Hello, puppy dog. It's been like 20 years. Hey, you little girl. Oh my god, she still looks so young.
I know, right? She's feeling good.
Hello, puppies.
How are you? How was
Oh my gosh, I'm good. How are you?
Now that Mark has arrived, we can get the party started.
Yeah.
It turns out I read a message in our group chat that was directed towards somebody that was originally going to be coming a day late. In a nutshell, I misunderstood something. Because of that, we're now a day ahead of Mark's planned schedule, so we're making some slight alterations to our route and making sure everyone knows what's going on.
See that? You said there's like a little cave or something?
Yep, there's a little cave up there. You know, based on time, it's going to take about 2 hours to get up here, and just plan some routes up there. Cool.
And where are we camping tonight?
Anywhere around here.
Anywhere around there.
Yeah, around here. Near Richland Creek Wilderness. They're everywhere down there. It's super cool.
Hey, you should have told
Like, that's
us,
from
man.
a really big
I
one.
tried. I failed. Yeah, that's my favorite point.
Yeah, let's go.
That's what you missed out on. Sorry.
My mistake is causing us to miss out on a place we were really looking forward to seeing, where we could look for crystals in the river. Backtracking isn't an option now, though, so we'll have to wait until next time.
Alright, be on the lookout for a sign that says cemetery.
Mark knows of a vantage point over this entire area with a small cave feature that we'd like to check out. It's been a while since he's been here, and with all these dense forests, a lot of the roads really do look similar. So we're doing some exploring to find our way.
I'm just gonna see where this goes.
Am I waiting for you, or are you good?
I'm good, but it's getting a little hairy up here.
So far, it's just absolutely beautiful, especially
Yeah.
after dealing with the cold last weekend. this is I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's like cozy temperatures, so I can wear my sweater and be super cozy. We're getting all the like moodiness that we wanted from the Pacific Northwest trip that we didn't get, and here we are in Arkansas during the rainy spring, and it's really nice. We woke up to such like beautiful moisture everywhere and mist and fog in the green woods. Oh man.
So we're trying to find our way to a hike and we haven't found it yet. I hear thunder and we're in some unmarked territory for the most part, so I don't know if we're gonna continue up this road or not. It's not too bad, but if it starts raining heavily, this is gonna get bad real fast, so we'll have to meet up with the team and see what they think.
Spot to turn around here if we need it.
This muddy hill climb doesn't look familiar to Mark, so we're turning back to try to find another way. And after a bit of zigzagging through these beautiful forest roads, we've found it. This part of the country is rich in cave and rock shelters. Some are shallow like this, but some are so large that you could get lost in them.
That cemetery we were just at is Fork Mountain Cemetery, so.
We want a chance to hang out around a campfire, so the decision has been made to find a campsite a little bit early tonight. We're trying to find a campsite for the night, and we found beautiful blue water, but it's pretty muddy out here, so the other guys are looking for other spots, and then we're gonna kind of get back together and decide who found the best one. The campsite the others found looks to be the better choice.
Damn.
You have the blade on backwards?
I don't know.
Have you changed the blade before?
No.
It's the OG blade.
Amazon can present some incredible deals, like Mark's $50 chainsaw.
There we go.
Some assembly required though, as the blade came installed backwards.
Amazon. Yeah, probably.
Wait, I'm coming over.
This campsite isn't quite as level as our other choice, but it doesn't have the mud, and trust me when I say that it's just as incredible. And with just a little more work to get the trucks evened out, it's time to really enjoy this beautiful opportunity. The colors here look naturally oversaturated. The green leaves and the blue waters mesh together to form a perfect optical harmony.
Probably what happened. And then in the morning I just drove far enough down the road to where I got service, and that's when I texted you. But yeah, so I was like, they probably just bailed.
Yeah, right.
Like everyone else.
We would never bail. This is our thing.
A cold drink, a warm meal, and a hot fire is a sure combination for an incredible evening. This is only our second night into this adventure, and it has already been hugely rewarding. Tomorrow, we will be following Mark's planned route along rivers for the entire day, and we couldn't be more excited about it. Today's priority was to find a place that we could all spend time enjoying each other's company. But tomorrow, we intend to really dig into the trails that Arkansas has to offer. In the 4 hours that we've been at this campsite, I do not recall a single vehicle going over the bridge over here. We have this entire area to ourselves. There are homes like strewn about, but it's not a lot of them, and they're very rural living. So anyway, we're pretty much alone out here. It is pretty cool, because in Colorado, there's plenty of remote trails that are epic, but you don't truly get the areas to yourself. There's a lot of other people on those trails. So this is a nice change of pace. I'm helping Mark as we go along. And it's not specifically a let's do this trail, let's do that trail. It's kind of more of a let's just explore and see what's going on. I personally like doing trips where every moment is not planned out, because it leaves it open to where we had a different experience than other people have had. One of the cool things about exploring and finding your own places is that when you find those places, you're like, man, I wish my friends could have been here, or I wish certain people could have been here with me. And if you're just copying somebody else's route, you're not necessarily getting that. There's something more impactful when you think that you found it yourself and you didn't just copy somebody else's route. So anyway, we're doing a lot of that this trip, and it feels really good. This spot right here, I'm sure plenty of people who watch this are going to be like, oh yeah, I've camped there before. I've never been here before. I didn't know it existed, and it's absolutely incredible. Okay, so that's what we got going on so far. So we're going to climb up into the tents and continue this tomorrow. Join us for the next episode, where we get to experience everything Arkansas has to offer. Waterfalls, mud holes, and river crossings. As always, thank you so much for watching, and feel free to check out my other adventure, off-road, and overland related content.